a balloon jam tonight, and I am in Northwest Las Vegas. Lucy hosted a jam. And by the way, if you're new here, just watching me, please hit subscribe, the notification bell, so you always know where I'm going to be walking live. Come walk live with me and never miss a beat. So we had a balloon jam here. I'm a balloon artist at Lucy's house. She was awesome to host it. It was International Balloon Holiday. And we had people coming and going, kind of like a barbecue potluck, if you will. I brought some hot dogs and some burgers and some other things. It was great. Brought a cake. We celebrated. I'll be posting that on my other station. It was a great time. But I definitely walked today earlier as well. But I wanted to make sure I went live today. I hadn't gone live, and here I am in the neighborhood of Lucy's. And again, I want to stay accountable. I had my own health issues where I took Advil, vomited blood, and went through me in 2 different ways, and ended up in the hospital. They didn't know if I had a cancer or an ulcer. I didn't have any of that, thank God. But I did have a hiatal hernia, and they told me with the bad acid reflux I had, I better go on Nexium. So I listened to them and was on that for 10 years with lots of side effects from bone loss and all kinds of stuff. And I said, I better start taking my health seriously. So anyway, got off of it, found this high impact ginger turmeric muscadine, and got on this wellness quest journey. Now, I've always walked. I started doing like 10,000 steps a day and started realizing that it's so important to walk for so many different reasons, from, great digestion to less pain, to weight loss, to mental clarity, so many different things I can't even tell you. So as you can see, it's pretty dark here. I'm in this neighborhood, of Lucy's house. And again, she was great to host our balloon jam tonight. It was amazing. And I did do some walking here in Vegas, as everywhere you walk here in Vegas as a walk. As we went to Costco earlier, all different things. But wanted to make sure that I got out, went live, and discussed it with you guys, because I've been committed to going live every single day. So when you hit subscribe to the notification bell, you always see me going live. It depends when it is. I'm in business, I'm an entertainer as well, and I never know when I can fit it in. So I am from Boston, so I'm here in Vegas visiting. And again, I'm in Northwest Las Vegas right now in a neighborhood. As you can see, it's kind of dark. Show you all around here. So a little different than walking down Fremont Street, which I've been doing, staying down there almost every night. So it's always good to change it up and do some different things. So I did do a little cheating on this particular trip already, but I'm still doing my walk, taking my high impact ginger turmeric muscadine, and staying committed, because doing what I love almost killed me. I was mouth inflating the balloons, and the pressure of that created the hiatal hernia, and no joke. And I can't make it up. Hello there. Hello. I can't see what your name is. I'm in the dark, but welcome everybody. So glad you're here. This is for adults only, 18 and older. So keep that in mind. And this is for people that are working on their wellness journey, their wellness quest. And we just had a wellness quest for 9 weeks. It's complimentary, and it actually ended today. Tomorrow is our last check-ins, and it's always free, complimentary, and it's about 9 weeks, and we stay committed to each other. But I want to stay committed in between everything as well, and be accountable to folks that are watching me and new folks on YouTube and the universe, if you will, to keep on moving and to keep everything going no matter what. So as you can see, it's 10 something p.m. here in Vegas. And of course, I was back home in Boston. It's like past 1 in the morning, but every day I walk, and I go live walking, because I want to make sure that I'm committed to doing that. Now, I don't walk my full 10,000 steps or whatever it can be. And most days I try to do it. You can't. So you don't try for perfection, but you try to do the best you can do. So I encourage you to come walk with me, make that decision that you're going to take your health seriously, and just get moving a little bit. It's such a great commitment to make that a priority, because your health is your wealth. That's all you got. We all have fun and do different things in life, and that's what life's about. And we had a fabulous night tonight celebrating International Balloon Holiday that I created, and Wednesday's International Balloon Dog Holiday. Okay, and you can check that on another YouTube station of mine under Bling Bling Jam, the balloon convention. But this is about health. This is a serious thing. So I stepped out. There, a few folks are hanging out and they're doing karaoke now, sort of having a good time after our balloon jam and our balloon Zoom, celebrating International Balloon Holiday, like I said. And why not? Nothing wrong with that. So I just wanted to walk back and forth in the neighborhood, like I said, and come live and make that commitment. I said, oh my God, look what time it is. I don't know what time I'm gonna get back to Fremont Street, to walk, which I could do. And I said, you know what? Let me just do it here while you guys are having a good time. I was walking the neighborhood. It's a different atmosphere. It's nice out. It's over 100 degrees. It's definitely hot, but it's simmering down here, and it's a quiet neighborhood. Hopefully, I'm not waking anybody up. And like I said, I was walking back and forth here, and why not? So, want to keep that commitment. And tomorrow, I have a big day. I'm meeting with the Ronald McDonald House of Las Vegas. They had worked with me before, and with my balloon convention, and I'll be getting my walk in there. And I want to be always working on my health because my joke is, but it's not a joke. I make balloon animals. I don't want to look like a balloon animal, right? I want to keep myself moving, keep myself healthy, and keep myself alive. So if you ever had a close to death experience like I have, that's how you feel. You need to make that a priority. Okay, who's on there? Let's see. I'm trying to see the names. Caroline, welcome, Caroline. And I don't know what your name is, but hello. Let me know where you're all from. And I'm from Boston, but currently in Las Vegas. Like I said, I'm actually in Northwest Las Vegas right now at Lucy's house. Lucy is a gal who attends my convention. She's amazing and having a good time. Another friend, Melanie, who I grew up with in Boston, she brought me here. She's inside. And her friend, Evo. So I just met, which is great. And just some nice people. We had a good amount of people out tonight. I think over 10 to 15 coming and going. Plus we had our Zoom, which was packed. There was over 30 something people in it. It was amazing from around the world celebrating International Balloon Holiday. And like I said, Wednesday's International Balloon Dog Holiday I created, and all good positive stuff. But I hope that I encourage people to take their health seriously, especially my balloon artist friends, because we go to parties and people are like, here's cake, here's ice cream. And it's like, enough, and I try to eat a ketogenic diet and paleo. And of course, I screwed up on this trip a little bit, but I'll be right back on track. Let me tell you, because I don't feel right when I don't. And everything you do, from your actions to your attitude to what you put in your mouth and what you put on your body, does affect you any which way. And we were talking about a good friend who passed away, Melanie's sister, who I knew since 7th grade, from cancer in her 50s, and there was no need for that. And it's just so sad. I heard somebody else passed away that I know from Boston this morning, and it's just really sad because people don't take care of themselves, and there's all kinds of things. So we are what we eat. We have to be aware, and I'm not a doctor at making claims, but I've worked with them. They always say there's some things you get cancer from, of course, but not eating sugar. A lot of times cancer grows with sugar. Carbs, bread, rice, potatoes, they turn to harder sugar, which is horrible. One doctor I worked with before named Dr. Lindell, he said, you're better off having a Snickers bar. I said, wow, that's pretty deep. So anyway, like I said, it's been a long day. I'm a little tired, but still excited to be able to walk with you and talk with you and get the walk in. Like I said, I know this is dark. This is probably the darkest video I've done, out here at night, but I'm getting it in. This is real. This is not AI. I'm really doing it daily. So hit like, subscribe, so you never miss me. Thank you so much. We hit 241. Goal is to hit the 250 really soon with your help, with like-minded people that are working on your wellness quest. If you are listening to this, then it's speaking to you, okay? Come join me with that. And what did you say? What did you eat in a day? It depends on the day. Great question. Today I didn't eat right, but it depends. I try to intermediate fast. I had a Cobb salad yesterday with blue cheese dressing and no croutons. It just depends. I'm not home right now, so I have to pick and choose where I'm eating out. But when I go back home to Boston, I plan on doing an egg diet for a little bit, because choline in soft-boiled eggs, like 4 a day is what they say. It's supposed to be kind of like a natural Ozempic is what I understand. So I want to do that because I do have a fatty liver that I got from some stress from taking care of my mom. She passed away. I was her caregiver. It'll be 3 years ago in September. So changing up your diet meaning what you eat, is always key. So thanks for asking that question. So it depends, but I'll go through keto, paleo. I'll shake it up if that makes any sense. So I cheated a little bit on this trip. Okay. So no one's perfect, right? It's not about perfection. It's about intention, right? And like I'm here late walking in a neighborhood. Okay. And I was walking today. I don't really have a choice because I wanted to get it in, or I could do it later on. But I said, I got to get it in now. They're all inside having a good time. I said, I got to get my walk in now. I got to stay committed, right? So you can walk anywhere. I do walk on my track at home. You know, I walked on Fremont Street. I walk anywhere. And it doesn't really matter. I'm walking in a neighborhood right now. Like I said, come walk with me wherever you're in the world. If this encourages you to start a YouTube station to do it as well, I'd love to support you too. Let me know and I will subscribe. And like I said, we'll have another wellness quest in September. If you'd like to join that, it's a 9-week challenge. And we all encourage you. It's totally complimentary, no charge. We just help each other. And if anybody would like to do a health assessment, I'm not a doctor, not making claims, but it was made by 500 naturopaths. It goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, your sugar, and your digestion. And I always talk about my high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine seed oil that saved my life. It's lab test not once, but twice. And it's amazing stuff. I swear by it. Got me off my medicine, and I'm on no medicine. And I will be literally 58 years old the end of this month. I know I don't look it, but hey, it is what it is. You got to take care of yourself. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. And, you got to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and all that. And I want my body to absorb nutrition. I want to create blood flow. I want to increase my digestion and lower my inflammation. That's what that all does. Because all our food, since the Industrial Revolution of feeding the cows grains and not grass, and then the GMOs in the 90s has screwed us up and good. So again, not perfection, but improvement. That's what it's all about. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. Hit subscribe, the like button, and notification button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Keep it moving.